After many years of searching for the right camper for full-time van life in the UK, we think we may have just found it.
We're now back to minimal lifestyle again, thankfully.
And what you're about to see is a raw account of what happened the day we picked that van up and started to live in it for the first time.
And it's going to turn into a super king bed. I think it's the first time driving a 6 metre long van.
Obviously, it's going to be a big learning curve, and you'll see the big and almost costly mistakes as we try wild camping in our Consort Reef for the first time in one of the steepest places in England.
Oh my god!
How did that happen? So how open was it?
It was wide open. We are in the smallest car park, and I think we're poking out the back quite a bit actually.
It's time to right the wrongs of the past and see if we've still got what it takes to van life like we used to.
Uh-oh. Welcome back to the channel. We are in the car park of Consort Motorhome, and this is our brand new van here. This Consort Reef behind us. It's a very cold, windy evening. We're very tired. It's handover day today, so we've just got on it. This is our first few minutes in the van, and we're so tired and drawn out. This is sort of the end point of many weeks of hassle, craziness, going from van to van, getting back from the Arctic, long drives. So what we're going to do, what we decided to do, is take the pressure off tonight, is just put a frozen pizza in our brand new oven and chill, make the bed for the first time and chill, and just chill. And then tomorrow wake up and try and organise our lives the way that van life should have been before we started all of this craziness years and years ago. So we're really excited, but we're also really drawn out as well. Anyway, ooh, it's cozy in here.
Oh, it's lovely and cozy in here. I can't believe how cold it is outside as well. But yeah, it's really nice to be in here. It feels really good. I'm absolutely exhausted though, and hungry. So we've just been to the supermarket to grab just some quick bits to shove in the oven, and have our first quick meal of the van. And I'm exhausted, so we should probably set up the TV.
So what I've gathered is you're exhausted and you want to
Are
you hungry and you want to watch TV.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah, but yeah, let's get organised and do that. It's just so nice, and like it feels really warm everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's cozy.
You know what I mean? Like it circulates really well. So let's make some food.
So we need to swizzle the seats round.
Yeah.
Put the front blinds on.
Yeah.
And I need to work out how this oven works and get that bit done.
Okay, first job, the oven. You got to press it in.
Yeah, that's it. So
there's quite a few like different features about this van. Like for example, we can put up a table here, and also there's another table at the other end of the van that we can put up. But we're probably not going to do that tonight. We'll have to do that another time, because I think we're both just feeling exhausted, and I can't get my head around trying to figure everything out tonight. So I'm just going to like space it out, eat some food. Maybe we will put the table up. It would be quite nice to use the table. What do you reckon?
It would with a pizza, yeah.
Yeah.
So tonight we've got these are incredible. We've actually had one of these before because we've been on a proper junk food
journey,
which we hate. We don't like being on junk food journey. But tonight was just like grab a pizza, put it in the oven. Tomorrow start of a new sort of healthier chapter.
Yeah.
But the pepperoni from Aldi is brilliant, and it's cheap. And we've got a margarita as well, both completely plant-based. So we're going to test out the oven just by putting a pizza in tomorrow. I'm looking forward to cranking it up, like properly cranking it up, because it's just weird. You know, even putting something in the oven now, it's strange.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's really strange. So yeah, we've got a table that can go in the lounge or in up here as a sort of a coffee table sort of thing for the morning. So I'm going to set it up for the very first time.
Nice.
That's us. So was the other thing you wanted to do before the pizzas are done was to get the TV set up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that would be really good.
Okay, good.
So one thing we've never actually had in a van before is a TV, and we've got one this time.
and it's so cool. It feels like a proper little lounge in here. But anyway, we're going to try and get it started because it's like one of those
Smart TVs.
Smart TVs, which we've been out of the loop of TVs, so this is like new for us. So we've got this smart TV and we need to set it up. But when it's done, it's going to be really cool. Looking good.
Oh
my
yeah.
God.
I don't know if it's the cheese pizza or the fact it's bloody boiling in here.
It is. Oh,
You got a bit red in the face, love.
We've got rosy cheeks. It is. So have you, though.
I know, because it's roasting in here. I'm turning the heating down. What's it like outside?
It's absolutely freezing out there. Like, it's so cold, but it's so toasty in here.
Can you feel any draft whatsoever?
No, it's amazing. And we're actually going to turn it down. What's the temperature now?
21 degrees.
21.
It's currently says it's 19 degrees, but we've realised the oven's on. That's why. That's why it's boiling. This is one of the best features of this van. Is this thing? It's the washing up board, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've got a drip tray to catch the water, and then you've got a rack. And for the first time ever, we have a washing up tub. So, all going well, I should be able to turn on the hot water here and have hot water, right?
Yeah.
Warm.
Hot water.
Warm water straight away.
Nice.
Actually, no, it's not.
It's not.
Ah, pump's not even on.
Ah.
I felt a little bit of warm water, I was like, and then it went cold again. And it went off and like, oh dear. Yay, hot water.
Woo!
Hot water straight out of the taps.
Amazing.
Amazing. What a novelty, having an electric kettle, having the choice between an electric kettle or a gas kettle. Another thing that we've never had before.
I know.
It's quite amazing. I like that a lot. So we've got something very exciting right here. It's brand new to the UK market. It is in fact the world's lightest and smallest 2 kilowatt solar generator, the Jackery 2000 V2. This is exciting for us because the idea is what we want to do is we want to have half of the solar on our roof, so the roof covered in solar, and half of the panels feeding into one of these. And the reason being is because in the van, you've got, if everything goes into, say, the lithium or lead batteries, then you've got to protect that with your life because they control the lights, they control the heating and the boiler and stuff. And then on the other half, the fun part is the bit you get to play around with. So if this has got full battery, then we get to use exciting things like potentially maybe in the future air fryers and that sort of thing. So just going to unbox it. It's got a carry handle. So what's great about it already is it's got a carry handle. That means that where we're going to put it, it can be under the bench. And that's good because we're probably going to leave it there a lot of the time. But if we want to get it out and use it outdoors, lift, done, happy days. So this powerful little thing has got over 2,000 watt hours of capacity, which means it can charge like 99% of devices. So, which is good news for us because we don't know what we're going to be plugging into it. As you can see, it's got 6 output ports for charging, including 3-pin plug and USBs. Very, very handy. So we're going to probably be charging it only with solar. But if we wanted to, we can charge it up via the cigarette lighter whilst we're driving, or, you know, plug it into the wall. And if you plug it into the wall, you're looking at like charging to 80% capacity within about 52 minutes, which is amazing. So these things now are charging up really, really quickly. The Jackery 2000 V2 is equipped with a 200 watt solar panel with zero shadow and dual-sided IBC technology. It's also got the upgraded Jackery Smart app. So with just like one tap, we'll be able to know how much power is going in and how much power is going out and the state of the batteries, which is very, very good. It saves us having to go inside the bench all the time to work that stuff out. This is a cracking bit of kit and it's smaller and more compact than ever. If you want to go and check it out for yourself for your next adventure, camping, van life, whatever, then make sure you go to the link in the description. There might also be some discounts there as well. And thank you to Jackery for sponsoring this video. Okay, so now we get the pleasure of Janine making up the bed for the very, very first time. As you know, it's a U-shaped bed. Here we've got here, and no, it's a U-shaped lounge, and it's going to turn into a super king bed. And Janine's been shown it once, and we both have, and she's now going to make it up all by herself. And I am going to do it myself as well, but this is just Janine's challenge for now. Okay, you feel up for the challenge, Janine?
I'm up for it. I think what you do is you get the bedding out first.
Hey kid, never stop running. Breakbeat, a dream that's drumming on. In the backseat, we're humming, and we rise up with the setting sun. Climbing to see the view, right on the edge with you. Not afraid to fall. Here's to the ones who always find a way through the unknown. 'Cause we're willing to chase after our gold. Wherever we go, we find home inside the free fall. Never playing it safe is where we belong.
Okay, that didn't take long at all, and it is massive. This bed is absolutely huge. I didn't expect it. You don't think of it to be that big because all the cushions are around the edge. It makes it look smaller. But when you take away all of the cushions, it's a huge bed, which I'm so pleased about. Really nice. It's massive. Wow. I can't touch the sides.
Oh, it must be us.
Is that us?
Is it us? Where's the light?
Is it? Oh, it is us. So you've locked it. All good?
Yeah, that's it. All good.
Was that us?
That was us.
It was us, okay. Panic station's over. That would be weird if it wasn't us because we're the only ones here.
That's what I was thinking about. A bit alarming.
Literally. Oh, my sock.
Good night. Happy first night.
Enjoy your first night.
Looking straight at the stars there. I know. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Where's the switch?
Just up there, far right. There you go.
Night.
Night.
Are your feet touching the bottom?
Yeah, no, my feet aren't touching the bottom.
No, they're not.
Like if I shuffle right to the top. Honestly, that's fantastic.
I've been waiting for my time, staring at the moon at night, and I wonder if I ever cross your mind. Is it a blessing or a curse to feel this
Morning.
Good morning. How did you sleep?
I slept really well.
Did you?
Yeah, really, really well actually.
Was the temperature okay?
Temperature was perfect. The bed covers are comfortable, aren't they? They're really soft and nice.
Yeah, nice. Me too. Nice big bed. Big firm bed. I'm so down with this.
So nice.
Yes, we are the all-important first cup of tea.
Thank you.
In bed. Good morning from Consort car park in Leeds. We've been locked in overnight, and actually really good night to be able to suss things out in a safe environment without sort of worrying about wild camping. It's been really, really good. We've learnt the bed, we've learnt the cooker, the oven, and the shower even. So we've done really well for our first night. Tonight should be interesting because we're going to be wild camping for the first time, and we're going to test the electrics out. I'm not so sure the electrics are going to be good enough for wild camping, but maybe they will because it is an LPG system, so who knows. But we do need to make one swap to the bed this morning on the bed setup. We'll show you that. We're hoping that Scott will be able to do it. We were offered it initially. We're just waiting for Scott to come in now and do that. Hopefully he will say yes, and then we can swap it over, and then we can get on the road.
To do with this bed thing that we are going to be sorting out today, hopefully we can get it done. And it's to do with this backboard here on the bed. And these cushions here come off. And what we do when we make the bed up, we take them to the front of the van and we put them there and then go to sleep. And then we wake up in the morning and the cushions are obviously on the seats, so we have to move them back. However, there's a little hack that we might be able to get done today so that we can actually use the seats in the morning instead of using them to hold the cushions. So we'll see if we can get it done, but I really hope we can.
Okay, we've got a green light for the bed, so it's doable.
Really?
Yeah, totally. Scott seems to think it's quite easy to do.
Okay, cool.
So good option, good swap. fill up with water, get the bed sorted, get going.
Nice.
Love it. So we've still got our tea shelf here. It's reduced slightly, but it can fit drinks, any drink on it at all the way across. And now we've got a headboard as well, which is excellent. I think it's going to suit us a bit better, and it means less cushions coming off when we go to bed as well. So one less cushion.
Two less cushions.
Two less cushions coming off as well. So yeah, wicked, nice, job done. Let's get going.
Okay, so I'm splitting off. I'm actually driving the Blingo back, which is how we got here. And Liam's driving the van for the first time, so I won't be there to see that, but hopefully it all goes well.
Bye.
After 80 yards, turn left.
Okay, cool. We have just arrived, and we are now heading into the garage to clear our stuff. It's quite a lot of stuff, isn't there?
It's the result of going from van to a van to a different van to another van to another van, and thinking every single time that this is going to be the van that we're going to have forever, and we buy stuff for that van, and usually that's when things go wrong, right? As soon as we bought it and what have you. So now is a case of we're not even going to sell it, we're just going to take it to the charity shop, right?
Yeah.
I assume you just want to go off and enjoy yourself and not worry about all this stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Same. So,
right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We know that we don't want any of this stuff. So shall we just pack this into the car first?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The stuff that we're definitely 100% not keeping.
Yeah, in the car and gone. That will free up space. Okay, right. Don't want these manky pillows.
I didn't sleep a wink last night, the storm was in my head. I was contemplating, tossing and turning in my bed. This is how it feels when all the welcomes have worn out. I guess the jig is up, it's time I head out. I'm leaving this town, I'm taking the same horse as before, not coming back around.
Finally got my clothes back. Oh, at last. I've been looking for this. Okay, cool. So I have got my clothes. I've got my clothes back. I'm so happy. There is just like all of my stuff, my jeans, my tops. I've been literally living wearing my Arctic clothes since I've been back in England. So I've been wearing like thermal leggings and thermal tops. So I've been really nice and warm, but and it's good because it's still cold outside, but it's just nice to get my nice clothes back and pack them in the van and just have them there so I can wear them whenever I choose. So I'm really pleased about that. I'm even going to put my summer stuff in there with the hopes of going somewhere warm. I've got this amazing jean jacket which I got from Ibiza, so I'm so happy to get that back, but we need to go somewhere warm. Oh, okay, cool.
There you go, last few boxes. Let's go.
Oh, that was such a big clear out that we've done. It's amazing. It makes you feel so good when you get rid of junk and trash and stuff that you don't want. We did actually save it for our new van because we weren't sure what van we were going to get and whether we might need it or not. But as it turns out, we don't really need anything. So yeah, big clear out.
Right, I've got a couple of things to send back at the post office. That's all of our stuff done and dealt with. We're now back to minimal lifestyle again, thankfully. And I think we're going to have to go and find a park up, and it's probably going to be Tesco's. Oh, there we go. We're back at Tesco's car park again. Any time that anyone sees us in a Tesco's car park at a specific location, it's always when we're in a state of flux, unfortunately. It's not in the place where we want to be because it always means we're in between things or ending something or starting something new. Our life has been very roller coaster, as you've all seen. This is a part of us trying to get things back on track again. Continue things as we started them off when we first started van life in our Ford Transit. So Tesco's isn't that bad. This is our space, full of CCTV cameras. Very few boy racers here. Got a supermarket nearby. Do you know what? When you're in the back of one of these things and you've got the lights on, the food cooking and all that sort of stuff, you really forget that you're in a Tesco's supermarket car park. And I think this one here is going to be more relevant to that than anything we've ever had before. We're all right with this, and tomorrow we're actually going to go wild camping and go somewhere, hopefully anyway, I haven't checked the weather and stuff like that, and go somewhere that we started off when we had the Ford Transit, and we had really enjoyed being there. So lots of exciting things. Let's do the Tesco night car park and see what happens tomorrow.
After such a busy day, we settled down for the evening, eating mushroom soup and pizza again. We are itching to get back into the flow of cooking nice hearty meals. But tonight needs to be a quick one. We chilled out for the evening, ready to go somewhere much more exciting tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to Tesco's. It always feels a little bit odd sleeping at Tesco's when you wake up in the morning. Actually, last night we were here and we were just chilling out and we completely forgot we were here. It's just, you just don't know where you are when you're relaxing and all the blinds are up. It's only when you open them in the morning that you actually realise you're in a Tesco's car park. The day is a little bit cloudy, but we're going to do something really exciting today. So I'm looking forward to that. But first, I need to get some food because we are planning on using our oven for anything other than pizza. Potatoes. Yeah.
How's it going? Did you get cake?
I got cake.
Okay, good. That's the most important thing. The only thing we haven't got is drinking water.
Where are we going?
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I'm sure it's good for a cup of tea. Where are we going where water might not be good for drinking or a cup of tea, but there's plenty of it? So yeah, we best get going anyway. I'm going to put this in the boot. This is a magic water hose as advised and recommended by Ken from Life is Too Short. And it's a 5-metre hose that extends 3 times its size. So it's compact for packing away for storage, but extends to 3 times its length. So we've never had one of these before. It's 15 quid. And if Ken recommends it, I know it's going to be good. So I'm going to go put it in the boot. As I mentioned yesterday, we're heading to somewhere that we have fond memories of. My dad's just moved there as well, so we're due a visit. He wants to see the van, and it's the place where we are now is quite flat, and actually all of the area, all the rural lands around this area are quite flat, but about an hour's drive away, 50 miles away, is where flat meets hills, and the hills jut out of nowhere, it almost seems like, and it creates the most amazing views. So it's an incredible place. It's and we're going to head there now and hopefully find a park up. But first, we're going to go and visit one of our favourite cafes in the UK.
Okay, so this is my first official drive in this new van, and the things that I'm noticing are that it feels really high. It's like when we were back in Morgan, that was a high van, but this is also a very high van.
with a big windscreen as well. So it's like, it's really cool actually. You get good views. Okay, so another camper van has just gone past and pointed up to our roof. And I don't know what it is. I think it's our something's open, our hatch.
You need to go and check, sweetheart.
Yeah, you need to pull over. Oh my God. It was up, and I don't know how to close it. How do you close it, Liam? Oh, that's it. Oh my God.
How did that happen? So how open was it?
It was wide open.
Really? So like flapping about, or was it?
It wasn't actually. It wasn't.
So
it
it's
looked
fixed wide open.
Yeah, it looked quite secure.
How did that actually
But
happen?
it was wide open.
We haven't actually opened it wide. Like
No.
it's on ventilation mode, which there's only.
Oh, maybe it opened. Maybe we left it slightly opened and it went.
Oh, do you know what? When you put it onto ventilation mode position, there's two latches that hold it in place in ventilation. If you don't put those across, then it's loose.
It's loose.
So whoever did that last didn't do that.
Well, I've never done it, so it wasn't me. Nice try though.
Yeah. So anyways, it didn't look broken or anything.
No, it's fine.
Right. Problem averted. Thank you, Mr. Vanlife. We appreciate you.
Problem averted, and in need of a coffee, we made our way to a town in Worcestershire called Malvern, with the aim of heading to the Malvern Hills. The journey has been long enough to hopefully charge our batteries, which are still on lead, but we hope that the hour charge has helped with that a little bit.
How far do you reckon we're poking out?
Should we go find out, shall we? It's a tight car park.
We are in the smallest car park, and I think we're poking out the back quite a bit actually. Let's have a look. Hiya. You okay?
Well, the good news is
It looks nice. It looks real nice, doesn't it?
Thank you.
The good news is I can move in further.
Can you?
I can't see the front down to the actually how much space I've got the front.
I
So you're-
just don't think that.
It's better. To be honest with you, it's better you poke out the front.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go, and you can wait out. You have to jump in.
Yeah.
I don't need your anxiety in here while I'm doing this.
Okay, I think that's much better parking. Only the nose pokes out a tiny bit in comparison to before. That was ridiculous.
It's very pucker, isn't it?
Do you like it?
Very posh indeed. Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
So it's like a motorhome, really. What do you reckon to it?
Yeah, I like it very much. It looks very comfortable and snug. Looks lovely. It looks almost quite luxurious, actually. Yeah, looks really nice.
Glad you approve.
Yeah,
Glad you approve.
that's nice inside, doesn't it?
It does.
It's got that nice warm feeling as you walk in, hasn't it?
Yeah. That's the thing that I got straight away was the coziness.
Yeah.
I think my dad's the first person to been in the back there with us, and he approves, which is good. I mean, it's because it's because it's snug, and that's the first thing that you actually feel. That's the first thing that we felt when we went in the back of it was that there's no draft at all in it. It's cozy, the lights are cozy and stuff, and it's funny how that's what other people pick up on as well. It's almost like a big selling point of the van. So now we're going to go into town, go to our favourite cafe, one of our favourite cafes in England, and for a very special reason.
Making our way to Abbey Road Coffee in Malvern High Street, which has been operating since 2015 and made the news some years ago for reportedly being one of the first non-vegan cafes to subsidise people for choosing plant milks, effectively charging extra for dairy milk and coffees and teas. We've always loved their selection of plant-based cakes, so we sat down with Liam's dad for a round of coffees. Phil grabbed a ginger and coconut slice, and Liam an almond croissant. I was envious, but I'm really trying to watch what I'm eating at the moment. Once the coffees were done, we went to Rise Cafe, an all-vegan cafe serving loads of delicious treats, including plant-based egg mayo sandwiches, and Phil went for the miso mushrooms on toast. Liam's dad has been vegetarian most of his adult life and went vegan almost a decade ago. His preference is whole food plant-based meals, but likes the occasional treat like us. I think we all agreed the food here was excellent, regardless of your dietary preference.
To the hills!
Off to the hills
Off
we
to
go.
the hills we go. We're getting chaperoned up there, aren't we? Because I've got no idea where we're going. My dad's going to find us the best spot. Uh-oh. Left front door, your door.
Okay, so we're actually looking for a spot now that we can park up for the evening, even though it's not evening time yet. That's what we're doing, and it's a little bit frightening because we're in the hills now and we don't want anything to go wrong because the roads here are quite small, and steep.
Windy.
Steep, windy, small, and there's lots of cars actually about as well. So yeah, this is a little bit of a test.
I need to know the van's capabilities and my capabilities driving. I think it's the first time driving a 6 metre long van. And see where we're at. Oh, bugger.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's going to have to go back. Yeah, he's going back. It's alright. Or maybe I should go back.
No, I don't
him
think
through.
you can.
I think I can. That is tight as anything. But it's good practice. All of this is really good practice. I'll take all of it on the chin because it's so good.
Okay, we're doing well going up the hill. It's handling it quite well, isn't it?
Yeah, second gear. Probably nip into third, but yeah, third gear, no worries. Exactly where we parked before. So weird, we parked just over there, didn't we? And there was road crossings here.
There was roadworks or something.
Roadworks, yeah. So funny, this is where we parked, exactly where we parked before.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, when we came and stopped overnight here.
These people are all day clubbers and
Yeah.
we're here tonight.
Yeah.
See, that's a wild camper there, isn't it?
Oh, totally, he's living there, pretty much.
Yeah.
Strange, we've been here before. This is exactly where we stayed before, and it's a good park up actually. I'm not sure if there's space for us right now, but we can come back at least.
We continued down the road to find another park up here on the hills of Malvern. As we have mentioned before, this is a poignant place and memory for us, as it's where we came in Frida, our first camper van, which was a white Ford Transit panel van. It was a sad time as Liam had recently lost his gran to cancer, and after many weeks of back and forth to see her, here marked the time when we were back on the road again full time. Liam lost 3 of his grandparents consecutively to cancer in the first 3 years of van life. The back and forth to be with grandparents in their last part of life was something we chose not to share on YouTube, as it was admittedly a very tough time, but it also was the start of our very first campervan issues that continued until recently when we picked up our beautiful Consort Reef. The issue we encountered here was to do with the Chinese diesel heater playing up that took months to finally get right.
It's the water spot.
Is this
Same
the
as Malvern
water?
Hills,
Oh, we've filled up water here before as well. This is where all the water is.
There's one on the end there.
You're in. That was good. You did better than I thought you were going to do.
What are you trying to say?
What an amazing park up. I know it's on a road, but for van lifers, this is just brilliant. There's like a water fountain across the road, and you've got all this forest in front of you, and you're on a hill. It's really, really nice. I love this one. What do you think, Liam?
It's good. Yeah, it's good. Hiya.
Hiya,
You're right. It's directly opposite a water fountain, and we need water. We're going to need water at some point. But the one down there was better.
Yeah, I like this one. Why was the one down there better?
Well, I think this one's set up so people can get water. I mean, it's massive, so it's not like we're causing any problems. But
Well, we could fill up with water and go to the other one. Okay, so we're gonna go for a walk. We've parked all the way over there, down there. We're climbing this hill whilst we wait to see if the other lay-by clears. Because the other one's a better one, even though I quite like this one because we've got water. But once we've filled up with water, then that's fine. We won't need any more after that. What is the water like in Malvern? I quite like it, but I wonder if it gives you a dodgy belly. I don't know. I don't think it does. Oh God, this is a bit steep. Oh my word. It's a bit steep and sludgy. I didn't know we'd be scrambling today.
Close now your eyes, love. Let me handle what you've got. Tell me the reason why your heart is tied in knots.
if you don't know the Malvern Hills, gotta be careful of that. Out here, you get some incredible views because it's so flat around it. But in this direction is Wales. and it's the first sort of glimpse of Wales because of this elevated view that you get from these hills. You can see what they call the Black Mountains are the first ones you see, and then beyond that it's all Wales. So incredible views. There's nothing quite like it in the Midlands, I don't think.
It's exhausting, but the view's wonderful. It's worth the climb. And we're not even at the top yet.
Open your eyes, love. Let me show you what we've got. Something we could have done. Maybe so, maybe not. Here's where we understand what only time can show. Hold on to me. You are my southern girl. I just wanna love you, babe. I just wanna love you, honey. Hold on to me. You are my southern girl. I just wanna love you, babe. I just wanna love you, honey. Oh, how the falling snow can be so cold, but not enough to dull the pain. How hard I try.
Back in the van, and it's a bit strange having guests. You're not used to it at all. We have got friends and we have got family, but we're not used to seeing them so often. So I'm going to put the heating on because, you know, we're running solely off gas here. The electricity is only on hookup with regards to heating and boiler. So I'm going to put it on to 19 degrees because we've got guests. And hopefully it'll kick in and say, there we go. That means the red means it's kicking in.
Okay, I don't think that's enough for 3 teas.
The water from the tap, because it's all new and it's running through a new boiler and an LPG boiler and stuff like that, the water doesn't taste great even when you boil it. So we're using bottled water for even with boiling. Even after boiling, it doesn't taste great. So the good news about being here is we're opposite the Malvern Springs, and the Malvern Springs is very minerally water, but it does taste like water still. So I'm gonna go and fill up from there.
Hold on to me. Oh, you're my southern girl. I just wanna love you, baby. I just wanna love you, honey.
Oh, the water isn't drinking now.
Hold on to me.
Can you taste it?
Yeah.
It tastes like nice water.
Do you mind if I take your photograph?
A little bit tinny, maybe a little bit irony.
Drinking tea and yes, another cake, using the local fresh spring water and hoping we don't experience any laxative effect, we enjoyed our time in the back of our new camper with our first of hopefully many guests. As sunset, it felt only right to head to the local pub for a drink and a game of dominoes. The Brewers Arms is a community pub in Malvern, supported by locals and volunteers, resulting in a wonderful environment for a pint and a chat. We enjoyed the day out with Liam's dad, and Liam remarked that since his move to the hills, it was the happiest he's seen his dad ever. Phil has been a paramedic most of his life and is back in saving lives tomorrow, so we said goodnight to him as he returned home and went back to our camper in the pitch black.
Morning from the Malvern Hills and our very first wild camping night in the new van. We had a really nice sleep here last night, although it got so cold during the night. We haven't quite tweaked the heating. There is heating in there. It's all supplied by LPG gas. The reason why we're being really tight with it at the moment is because we've noticed that it gets caned so easily. You know, remember it's winter time in the UK now, and last night it must have got to freezing temperatures or around that. And the heating is on. We obviously spend most of the day out of the van, and we spend the evenings in the van. When we're in the van, we keep the heating to about 18 degrees, 19 degrees. If Janine's super cold or whatever, then we put it up to 21 as a treat. Overnight, we actually turn it off now. Before, we kept it on very low, maybe 14 degrees. We're using the oven and cooker moderately, but unfortunately, the gas is being caned. The way we've worked it out is that 3 days, the gas is empty in winter, which doesn't make it so off-grid friendly, unfortunately. And of course, we've got lead batteries as well, and we're very, very much reliant on the sun. So we are going to need to get our situation sorted, because we are two people who love to go off grid and do this sort of thing. So next time we see you, hopefully we're going to get that sorted, and we are going to be getting our heads together and planning what we're going to get up to for the rest of this year, which is going to be really exciting. So much to share with you, I guess, but we need to get the basics sorted first. Thank you so much for watching. We're back doing what we started doing years ago in our Ford Transit Frida, and we are so happy. I really feel it's getting the feels of it all being good again. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking forward to seeing any of our adventures or what we get up to in the Consort Motorhome, then please give us a subscribe and ring notifications bell and all that sort of stuff, because we'll be back with you very, very soon with updates, more adventures and all the rest of it. See you. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching. Just a quick update regarding our micro camper raffle. We are amazed that most of the tickets have now sold, with just a few remaining. If you want to win an incredible stealth micro camper with power bank, app-controlled fridge, and begin your own van life adventures, then head to the link in the description of this video to enter and use the promo code THANKYOU to get yourself a free ticket exclusively for our followers. And soon we'll be announcing one lucky winner.
Ooh, here we go. Mr. Sweet Potato number 1.
Okay.
And see if I can get Sweet Potato number 2 on the go.
Nice.
Oh my god.
It's massive.
Looks very strange. Oh, friggin' hell, yes.
Nice.
So hot, look at that.
Cool, that looks good.
Looks good, doesn't it? But the old plant-based Cathedral City as well on top, and we're friggin' golden.
Are we on a slope here?
You see it? You see it moving?
Yeah.
Why is it doing that?
I don't
We must be on a
know.
little slope, because look at it. Unless we've got, it's like a Ouija board scenario. What was that all about?
I don't know. I didn't think we were on a slope.
I didn't think we were.
Anyway, that looks really good.
Hey!
Woo.